it going? I'm so awkward. Hello everyone, my name is Scarlett. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a splendid quarantine day, and if you're not, hopefully this video will cheer you up a little bit. This video setting, the background is different from the last time. That's because the other side of my room is a freaking mess. So I've switched it up a little bit. I know some people are very fussy about backgrounds and things, but I don't really care. I mean, you're supposed to be focusing on my face. Anyway, so today we're gonna be doing a makeup look. Another makeup look. The last time I did a red look with a golden wing liner, that was an epic fail. I kind of wanted to do like a rainbow theme, so like red, orange, yellow, green, and blue and purple. So the last time we did red. This time we're going to be doing orange theme. I'm gonna post a picture now. I was inspired by this Russian girl. Her style of makeup is always quite simple, but also very colorful, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try and recreate what she did. I have my brows on and I have clipped my hair back. The product I use is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I'm gonna put on a moisturizer. This is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown. This thing doesn't really work for me. I just use it in videos. If I have to leave the house, basically, I would never use this. A lot of people says it's good, but I just don't like it. It's too thick of a moisturizer slash face base, but over time, it's not moisturizing enough for me. So today we're gonna be using some heavy black eyeshadow as well as some really bright orange pigment for the pop-up color. So I'm not going to put on my foundation first, otherwise it will look like a mess, trust me. What I'm gonna do now is to go directly with my eyeshadow base. This is the P. Louise eyeshadow base in the most popular color, apparently, Real Moon number 2. Put it all over the lid. I tried to film this look yesterday twice and I failed. Now we're going into the interesting part, because we're now going to do a little bit like a wing base, but using also from P. Louise. This is their black eyeshadow base. It's so black, but it's also, I feel like, to a certain extent, not very blendable, because as you can see, if I take my finger and go like this, there will be a little bit patches, but because it's an eyeshadow base, I guess no one cares. I do think this is a very useful product, mainly because, one, there will always be days where you want to make your blackest eyeshadow look even more black, and two, I think there will be people who are naturally black enough to be able to use this. I'm gonna try and use a wing motion. We're just gonna treat this like it is gonna be a wing liner. So the next step, according to that girl's IG video, I don't think it's an IGTV, it's just an IG video, is to go over your eyelid with a black gel eyeliner. The one that I'm using is the Pixie one. I'm choosing to use this Pixie one because it doesn't dry down at all. Whenever I want to create a black smoky line, I use this because this one smudges so easily. I am now going to draw a kind of like a triangle. And I'm gonna bring it all the way forward. And then I'm going to take this one. This is just a flat blending brush. I'm gonna blend it out very lightly. We're gonna be doing the other eye now. Still a little bit uneven, a little bit patchy because it is a cream liner. so it is definitely not going to be as pretty as it would if I'm just using a gel liner, let's say, like a gel liner in a pot. I think those will be the best, but I don't have that. So now, in order to set that, we are going to be using the Warrior 2 by Juvia's Play. When I got this, I was like, holy fuck, this is a gigantic palette. Look at my head against the palette itself, and look at my finger against the pen size. It's so huge. It's amazing, and I love it. I don't know what I like about this. I just love this. And the black shadow, today we're going to be using this one. I am not even going to try to pronounce that because I feel like that would be coming off as very offensive. It is so creamy. Only if you could touch it through this video. It is so beautiful. We're gonna be taking that same blending brush that we use for blending out the eyeshadow, I mean the eyeliner, and we're just gonna dip into it. Can you see that? I hope you can see that, because we are going to set it. We are going to be setting the whole lid except for the middle part, because we will be putting some neon orange on the middle part, so don't see why you need to set that. There you go. I think that's not bad. That's fair. It's not good either, but it's fair. Also, someone please remind me to stop looking at the monitor. I need to look at the camera. We're gonna be using this one. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. So we're gonna be going in with this, and with a clean, flat brush. This is the ColourPop E3 brush. And we're gonna do a kind of like a halo eye thing in the middle. You could just, there you go. Oh my god, my hood is quite deep, isn't it? I'm gonna go in with the concealer, and then I'm gonna immediately brush it out and brush it off on a tissue paper, because as you can see, there will be a little bit of black pigment on it. So like so, I'm just gonna go in and then wipe it off on a tissue paper. If you're wondering why I'm rolling my eyes like that, it's just so I could find my actual crease line. Now we're going into the hardest part, which is the orange pigment. In the video, that girl used an actual loose pigment. I don't have that. So the closest thing I have is the Huda Beauty Neon Obsessions palette. I think this is the orange one. Yeah, I got the right one. And then last night I tried it, and I think mixing these two are the best. The middle one looks like this. Oh my god, the color looks so lackluster on camera, and in real life too, to be honest. What I'm gonna do is to mix those two together to create a brand new orange. Can you tell the differences? This one is the closest color to what the girl was using in her IGTV, but last night the reason why I failed is because when I packed the orange onto my eyelids, for some reason they just crumbles together. So I just realized that I have not turned on my camera, and I've been solid talking to myself for 5 minutes. Anyway, like what I showed you, I'm going to mix these two together on the back of my hand first, mix it in so to make it smoother, and then apply it on my concealer. I have applied it 3 times already. Do you understand my frustration? This is Huda Beauty. I paid good money for this, and somehow it is not doing its job. It's called Neon Obsession. I don't see the neon, and hence why I don't see the obsession either. be honest, with my skills and this shitty palette, I think so far so good. You see what I mean? I'm trying to show you. You see here, there's this little patch. Last night when I did this without mixing it on the back of my hand first, this little patch were everywhere, like everywhere. So it is still happening, but it's a big improvement. And every time after I go in, as you can see, there will be a little bit of dark spots on there. So after every time I go in with that pigment, I have to clean my finger, which is annoying, but for a good makeup look, I think it's worth it. Now that we are done with the halo eye thing, we're going to be going back to the black eyeshadow again, and to just add a little more intensity to the black, because now that we've kind of rubbed it off a little bit, it had lost a little bit of intensity, if you could tell. Huh, it's weird. I can feel that the base is still tacky. Did the black base not dry? Seriously, that's a serious question. Okay, this is so weird. Why is this so weird? I think it looks so weird. Anyway, we are going to be doing the lower lash line. I am picking up that same gel creme liner and I'm pasting it on the outer corner, blending that out and blending that upward with the black eyeshadow on the upper part. So now we're gonna hop back into those two orange again, using the same method we did and using also the pinky. I'm going to use that orange color in the inner part of my lower lash line. It is okay if you mess this part up a little bit, because we are going to clean this mess up. So now we've done most part of the eyes. Excuse me. I am actually going to be using the same ColourPop concealer that we used. Just a little bit here. Now, I'm going to be putting on foundation, and it's going to be the one that I always use because I'm trying to use it up, not because I love it. This is a Chemic foundation stick. Today I'm going to be using the Revolution Luxury powder mixed with the Pond's powder thing, but I hate the packaging, so I put them both into this little jar for easy use. Now let me pick a powder brush, dip in there. Holy shit, I swear to god, the Revolution one is the most finely milled powder I've ever used, but the packaging is horrible and it's not a very good setting powder. It's just a good powder, but it doesn't really do a whole lot of setting, which is why I mixed it in with my Pond's, because that shit is good. Setting like this. This took so much longer than I expected it would be. Oh my god, powders everywhere, powders everywhere. Now we are going into blusher. So the blushes I'm going to be using today is Kathleen Light's So Retrograde. I'm going to be using the Benefit California. This is So Retrograde. The tiniest bit is super pigmented. It has a little bit of golden sheen to it. It looks brown on camera, but I swear to god it's a burnt orange. And the California, I have the mini size because I cannot deal with the big size. This one is so chalky, but anyway, the color's pretty, but it's a little bit too neon pinky instead of the orange I'm going for. So I'm going to mix them together. The blush brush that I'm using is the one that I've been using forever. It's called the Kiko 08. I'm going to be using a little bit of the retrograde one, just the tiniest bit. Oh my god, can you see that pigment? And then we're going into the California Mini. This one, you can be a little bit intense about it because it has a hell lot of fallout. Oh my god. But also dab it on very lightly. And then once again, one dip goes a long way. There's a little bit of gold sheen in here because of the So Retrograde one, which is why I love it so much. Sometimes I'm lazy and I don't want to put a highlighter. This shit saves me. So, speaking of highlighter, I'm using this. This is a brand based in Hong Kong. It is made in China, but it is based in Hong Kong. It's a super indie brand and it is so good. Everything that this brand puts out so far, I have been loving them. The brand is called Divas Beauty. This is their highlighter palette and it is so pretty. Look at it. It has this holographic prints here and it looks like a marble, but it's paper. It's completely recyclable as well. So it has 4 shades. Today I'm going to be using these two mixed together. No, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna mix all 3 together. 1, 2, 3. Mix them all together. Yep. They're so blinding. You'll see in a minute. Do you see that? I hope you see that. Otherwise, all of that anticipation would have been not for nothing. Oh, by the way, I am using the Sigma F35. Yep, that's about it. And then bring it a little bit forward as well, just to make that cheek pop. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the green iridescent one. And then put it a little bit on here. Just to make... very lightly as well. I'm barely touching my skin with the brush. To make the skin look even more dewy. I just realized I haven't swatched the highlighters for you, so I'm gonna do it. The peachy one first. This is a very peachy highlighter. And then the golden one. This is just like a true gold. And the last one is my favorite because it looks so white in the pan, yeah? But, I don't know if you can see it, it has a little bit of green and bluish sheen. Kind of duochrome-y. So, let's do this. The white one. Gosh, it's so pretty. And then the true gold one. This one is perfect for medium skin tone in the summer. And then the peachy one. Let me put my hair down. I don't want a super dramatic lips because I don't want the attention to be taken away from the already very dramatic eyes. So what we're going to be doing is to put this lip gloss on our lip. It is the ColourPop So Juicy Pumping Gloss in the color Vavavoom. So this is a lip gloss. This is very juicy looking, isn't it? I think the P. black eyeshadow base is probably not the best. As you can see, it's already starting to crease and all of the black eyeshadow that I put on top is somehow gone. I don't know what's going on there. Do I have to do the jiggle thing like most beauty gurus do? I don't know. Like, oh yeah, look at my face, look at my glow, look at my lip gloss, look at my horrible eye makeup. So this is the completed look. My favorite part would definitely be the pop of color and the highlight. The black eyeshadow base was a little bit crappier than I thought it would be. But it is still a good concept. Maybe the quality just needs to improve a little bit. Thank you very much for watching and I hope you guys stay healthy and stay safe. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see more of these kind of contents. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you next time. Next time we will be doing a yellow look. I already have a particular look in mind, and hopefully we will succeed.